we're going to make some creme pat, or like a thick baked custard, bit like you get in tarts and things. Okay, so it's creme patissiere, so it's a thickened custard. So we've got eggs, some vanilla, corn flour, flour, sugar, and some milk with some vanilla essence in it as well. Okay, nice easy recipe. Alright, very nice in tarts, as I said, like chocolate eclairs. I'm going to try and make a nice strawberry tart with it, okay? So first job, we're going to put our milk onto the boil. Okay, so that's the first job, so this is going to go onto the boil. Milk's on the boil. Next job is to, obviously, we're going to whisk our eggs and vanilla. So there's a vanilla pod, okay, and I've got essence as well. We're going to add our sugar, okay? So egg yolks and sugar first, give that a mix. So we've got to whisk this until it's a little bit changed colour and a little more lighter, okay? And there you go, okay? And now we're going to add our flour and our corn flour in. Okay. Gently stir that around. Okay, so that is our base. Okay, so we just got to wait for our milk to come to the boil, and then we can do the next. So our milk has just come to the boil. Okay, now we're going to pour it over our eggs, our flour and our sugar. Okay, and whisk it until it's all incorporated. Scratch the sides of the bowl, make sure you got it all. And now it goes back into our pan. Okay, just going to scrape the rest out. And then we're going to put this back onto a medium heat. And we need to bring this to the simmer, to the boil, so it thickens, okay? Alright, it's not going to overcook the eggs because you've got our thickening agents in there, okay? So now this goes back on the heat and thickens until it boils, until it thickens. Okay? Now on the heat, okay? And we're now going to start cooking it out, okay? So you can see it's getting thicker already. It's just on a medium heat. Make sure you keep scraping the bottom of the pan to make sure it doesn't burn. And you bring this to the boil, okay, to cook out the flour. Okay, creme pat has come to the boil, okay. Mix it constantly, okay. And as soon as it's done, I'm just going to put it into a nice cold bowl, okay. Alright, and there's our creme pat, okay. So a nice cold bowl. Just give it a whisk, make sure you've got no lumps, which there shouldn't be. Okay, it's a nice thick custard as it should be. Okay, and then what we're going to do now is we just need to whisk 100 grams of butter into it. Okay, so we put the butter in. Okay, and now you need to whisk until it's incorporated. Okay, if you leave the butter to melt, it will just split. Okay. So we put the butter in to make it a bit more silky smooth. As you can see, it smooths it out. Okay. And also when it's set, the butter will actually make it a bit more softer, okay? So whisk until the butter's gone. Okay, and it's emulsified in there. Because like I said, if you don't, it's going to split and you're going to end up with like a layer of butter on the top, which you don't want. And there we go. Right, so the butter's all incorporated. Just going to scrape all the sides to make it nice and neat. We need to cover it and allow it to cool, okay? So we're going to cover it with some cling film, alright. But instead of just covering the bowl, we need to push the cling film directly on top of our thick creme patissiere, okay? If you just leave the bowl wrapped up, it's going to create a skin and it's not going to be very nice to, you won't be able to mix it back in, okay? So you push the cling film right on the top of it. Yes, it is still warm, but if we do it now, we won't get that skin. Okay, so there's our creme patissiere. Now leave it to cool, and then I'll put it in piping bags in the fridge overnight. My creme pat is now cooled enough. Okay, so he's going to take the cling film off. You give it a little bit of a stir. Okay, obviously it's not cool completely, it's just warm now, okay? It's just been out on the side for about half an hour to cool down naturally before you put it in the fridge. Obviously it's too hot and go to the fridge and make your fridge too hot, yeah? So now I'm going to put it into a piping bag and put it in the fridge until I need it, okay? So this will last in the fridge for up to 5 days, okay? Because obviously you boiled your milk, alright, and the butter was fresh. Okay, so we're going to scrape it all into our piping bag, and then, like I said earlier, I'm probably going to use this for a strawberry tart, okay? Tie a knot in the end. And there you go. There's your creme pat. Goes in the fridge until it's cold, and then you can use it whatever you like. Okay. If you make some donuts, you can use custard filling for your donuts, or as I'm going to make it, I'm going to make a strawberry tart. Okay.